Hi guys! Hi! I'm Mintmai. Welcome back to another stream. It's the second art stream of the week already. I'll also change up our BGM. Let's do something kind of summery. Hi guys! Hi! Hi Royalty! Hi Zoe! Hi Chaotic! Hi Alyssa! Hello! Hi Alex! I feel so sleepy. But I think it's because I got soup for lunch and it's like really warm outside, and I think that that always makes me like so like you know what I mean? Full of soup. I am full of soup, and it was spicy too. Listen, I know it's really hot, but I wanted the spicy soup anyways, so I got the spicy soup. OMG, I also had soup. What flavor? Hi Kyle. Did you guys see the thumbnail art today? I try and not, for the most part, I try to not reuse artworks in thumbnails at least. But I realized I never used this Kyle art in a thumbnail. I only used it in a schedule before. And I was like, it's perfect for today. It's perfect. So if you're over on Twitch and you don't really see the thumbnails, right? That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. It's got Kyle's back art on there. I didn't. Would you show us? Of course. Of course. Here, let's like... Here's the thumbnail. Korean flavor? I don't know how else to describe it. My soup was also Korean flavor, although I could be more specific. It was like a kimchi... Like a kimchi jjigae with noodles in it. Such good art. I can pull up the art too. I think it's been a minute since I've pulled up the original, because the original art has the shorts that you can see in it. So thank you again for drawing me summer themed Kyle, because today I'm also drawing me summer themed. I was cooking a little bit. I was cooking a little in the kitchen. So yeah, let's see. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Da-da-dun. Dude, this outfit you cooked. Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding, Kyle? Hey, get back here. Your art's nice. But I'm really appreciative of any and all fan art all the time, because I'm frequently in disbelief that people want to spend time to to draw me and things like that in my design. Nico, thank you so much for 23 months. Thank you so much. I know that you're a lurker, and I really appreciate your sub. Thank you. Yeah. I was proud of this thumbnail too. I had to put it together really fast. I had to put it together very quickly, but I think it turned out cute. Because I'm trying to make the most. I'm trying to make the most of the end of summer, you know? I didn't stream for most of summer for my, my break, but I'm making the most of our last few weeks of summer, because summer doesn't end until September 22nd. Are you gonna draw a human summer mint or something else like summer Uma mint? I did draw the Uma Musume. I drew summer Uma Mintmai last week, I think, or a couple weeks ago. So I think what we're doing today is we're doing like just kind of a classic summer Mintmai, I think. It's because I designed a little bit of an outfit I wanted to feature in an illustration. Sometimes I design outfits and they don't have to get used for things besides illustrations, you know? But yeah. Ta-da! This is the summer Uma art already. I'm not sure why it looks so desaturated when I put it into OBS. I wonder if I can... It looks a little bit more like this. Sometimes OBS desaturates certain images, but yeah. Not gonna lie, one of my favorite parts of that art is the bottle and the sign on your shorts. You really got into the details with that art. You do with a lot of your artworks. That's something That's something I've known for, you know, as long as you've been drawing me. And when I see you draw other, you know, other really cute artworks too, I feel like the devil's in the details when it comes to Kyle art. You always, I don't even always include the bread in my eyes. You always include, you always put in the extra, like, I really want to make sure to have the bread shape in her eyes, and you do look very closely at my model, you know? I love this one, so cute. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah. Also the pretzel for the swimsuit. I thought that was really fun. Whenever you do like your own fun spin on someone's own, you know, put someone in a new outfit and then do like a spin on it. That's super fun to do with fan art. It's probably one of my favorite things to do with fan art too. When you can draw someone in something entirely different, or from their default outfit at least, but it still looks very much like them. It's like a fun activity, fun to do. I didn't stream yesterday. Let's see. I feel like yesterday I don't know why I didn't stream yesterday, but I feel like I streamed yesterday because I was just very busy all of yesterday. Although I did get to make my honey butter toast, which I did share. Did you guys see my recipe? My very, very short and not specific recipe. Here it is. Da-da-da-da. The artwork is by Jen. I tagged them, I think, or I put their username in the tweet. But this honey butter toast was so good. I made it for breakfast. I forgot to share a photo with you guys until a little bit later, but there's a picture for breakfast, and Rai was like, are we gonna see what it looks like in the Mintmai morning? And I was like, oh, I guess I should take a photo of it. And so it really just looks like a toast, but it's not burnt this time. It also feels like you streamed yesterday. I don't know why. It felt like everyone streamed. You get a stream, and you get a stream. Everybody stream. Man, this was so good though. I have to make it again, but I am tragically out of toast. I bought this milk bread toast from the store and I went through it so fast, and I only decided to make honey butter toast when I was down to the last slice. So like, man. It looks so good, I'm drooling. Right? It looks very tasty. It's like, I mean, it was very tasty, but honey butter toast is one of those simple and appealing things. Saturday, usually people do stream. Yeah, a lot of people stream on Saturdays. Sometimes I use Saturday as like my recharge day in the week though. Cause I'm so used to, it feels like Sunday used to always be like an art stream, right? And even now, I kind of like the consistency of like one weekend art stream a week, even if it's not super specific to that. But yeah. What if you added some creamy cheese to that toast? Oh, now you're cooking. Wait. Oh, I gotta try that next time. I feel like if you put some brie cheese and you had it with honey toast, it would just be like, another, another level. It'd be so good. It'd be so good. Would go so well with tea or coffee. I had it with tea. I had my little green tea bag. So I was sipping on that. Some berry cream cheese and a few leaves of fresh mint. How come you guys are coming up with such good topping ideas? I just had it like completely plain, and then I ate some yogurt on the side. I'm actually very lazy when it comes to toppings. Like, I'll make overnight oats and then I'll put nothing on it except for like peanut butter and granola. Only when I'm feeling like only when I'm feeling like, I guess, putting in a lot of effort. into my breakfast. Then I will like slice some fruit and like some other things. But a lot of times I'm lazy and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just scoop some peanut butter straight out of the jar and then like eat it with my oats. And that's it. Especially in the morning, it's like I'm not awake. I'm not awake. I don't want to think about what I want to put on my food. I just want to have my food now. Also, hello. No worries. You're not late at all. I feel like my voice is warming up too. Drink it. Maybe some ice cream on the toast? Ice cream on the toast would be so good. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm looking at this picture now and I'm like, I want more. It's already in my belly. It's already in my belly. I'm gonna have to buy more honey toast. I think I also made the mistake of using the thin slices because I just got pre-cut honey toast. It was store-bought pre-cut. Although I think most of the time when you make honey toast, you want to get like a thicker slice. So either get ones that are sliced thicker or you just get the whole toast together uncut and you cut it yourself. Time to buy toast. You should. Ice cream on toast reminds me of that ice cream that's supposed to go in the oven before being served. What? I've never heard of that. Hades, what? Thank you for the first time chat. You said sometimes I like farting in the cheese aisle and watching the snooty people saying how wonderful the cheese smells. Huh? I like the idea that you're assuming that the people in the cheese aisle are like snobbish. That's what Hades was admitting to. Wild first time chat, right? Town Technical, thank you so much for the raid. And thank you so much for an 11-month resub. I really appreciate it. I see that you're playing Silk Song. I see that you've got the Hornet badge. I've been seeing some Silk Song gameplay, but I've never played Hollow Knight, so I'm not ready to play Silk Song. And also, like, people are like, oh, you know, if you want to avoid spoilers, you can lurk and whatnot. I think every time I watch Silk Song or Hollow Knight gameplay, I'm like, I'm not getting spoilers. Is that just me? Maybe it's just because there's so much. There's like so much all over the map. I'll see someone fighting a boss and I'll be like, I will definitely forget. I will definitely forget where this is in the game, and I will forget like what they look like. Like my head doesn't store that information, you know? It's because Hollow Knight, it's like everything is so stylistically like consistent. It's not like Celeste where the regions change drastically. It's like everything kind of has that art style. There's so much going on with zero context. Thank you for the follows. What the heck? Twitch just gave me a notification that we hit 7K on Twitch. That's a lucky number, guys. And I choked on my own. I was gonna do a lip trill and then I choked. Thank you guys very much. That is unfathomable. That is you know, that's how I feel about Metroidvania games, or just games in general now. It just depends on the game. It depends on the game. But thank you guys so much. That's very, very unbelievable. I kind of forgot that I had a goal set there. Wow. Man. I feel like it was just yesterday that I hit 1K on Twitch, and that was I already felt crazy doing that. Hollow Knight when? Depends on when you look. I guess so. You good? I'm okay. I just need some water. I'm in disbelief. Oh, thank you for the water. Great timing. Sometimes I feel like I haven't evolved past when you know how they say we used to be fish with gills and then we like evolve, right? I feel like evolution messed up when designing part of like my windpipe or something. It's just when I drink water, my chance of choking on the water is so much higher than anyone else. Like I found out this is not a normal thing. I was just checking. Because I got lunch with a friend and then I like took a sip of water and I choked. And it was not my first time doing that, you know? It's not my first rodeo. But she just asks like, how often do you do that? Like how often is this happening to you? And I'm like, oh, like maybe a couple times a week. And apparently that's not normal. It's not normal to be hydrating, like drinking water out of cup and like choke like more than once a week. Pray, what did you evolve from? I don't know. Skill issue, allocate more points to drinking water. Girl, drink slower. I'm sorry, how many times? Well, sometimes that happens just a couple times a week, like once or twice. Like I'll just choke on my water. And it doesn't matter if I'm drinking it out of the cup or like my bottle with a straw. I think it's because I still have that habit of squirreling. Maybe this is like a chicken wing situation where you find out you've been drinking weirdly, but no one can explain to me how to properly drink water, right? Because you just drink it. I can drink water. I can drink water, I swear. I just... Hold on, I'll practice drinking it now. I'm not used to drinking water and like swallowing it at the same time. That's the problem. I just take like a big swig and I like hold it in my mouth until I slowly drink it all. This has been mentioned before. It's like, it's a squirrel technique, but it's a super hard habit to change. It feels really weird drinking water and like swallowing it as you drink. I like take a big swig and then I swallow it from the reservoir that I'm holding inside my mouth. Wait, I do that too. See? I feel like it's not something that just I do. I'm pretty sure that it's not something that only I do. You know? Surely not. Fun fact, when you have hiccups, it's because your body sometimes forgets it's not a fish anymore. See, I also get hiccups really easily, which is why I make the joke that maybe I'm not as evolved from being a fish as I'd like to be. Yeah, that's what makes me think that. Let me set up my file while we're here. Okay. Mint Bam Bass Piss? Minto minto mint 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 my. Minto minto mint 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 my. I have no idea how I sung that actually. I did it in like one take for anniversary. For 2-year anniversary as like a meme almost. It was really fun to do. But now when I try and sing it, it's like such a tongue twister. Minto minto mint 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 my. Minto minto. Listen, don't put a lot of M's in a tongue twister. You're gonna suffer. Minto minto mint 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 my. Those things that can only be done in one take. It is one of those things that can only be done in one take. I don't know, maybe Mintmai is a one-take wonder. I mean, a lot of times in the past I had like when I made like 1 or 2 shorts that I wrote a script for, and like when I made my vlogs that I also wrote scripts for, because it would like help me keep track of what I wanted to talk about. A lot of times I would wind up just liking the first take the most, so who's to say? Let me see. I think I got the art file set up so far. I made a very rough sort of rough sketch. Actually, it's not too rough, but I was like designing something cute for summer, so you guys can see it. Hi, Mimint. Hi, Central. I feel a burp coming. See, that's what happens when I drink water, like normally, or in general. Am I drinking too much air with my water? Is this what's happening? Is that everything that's wrong? I just want to find out, guys. I just want to find out what's going on. Very fish-like. No, say it isn't so. Mintmai is not a fish, okay? Not a fish. Mint, not a fish mai. I'm a baker. I'm human. The most human it gets. Alrighty. Bran! Oh my gosh, hi! Hi. I can't believe. Man, it's so nice to see you. Hi, Bran. I was actually, okay, not to sound super weird or anything, but I feel like just very recently, I remember having a passing thought to myself, just like, wow, it's so crazy to me that Bran, while very, very busy with work, and while it's been like almost 3 whole years since I started my first stream, I was like, wow, it's so crazy that like Bren like consciously comes in and resubs sometimes. Like I that's so crazy. Cause I do remember having that passing thought. I was like, wow. Cause there are a few flower friends that do that. Like you just kind of surprise me by being like, what's up? Take my support streamer. Also, see you later. Hi, work has been rough this past month, but I'm off today, so hi. Wow. Happy day off. You should do whatever you want with your day off. You should treat yourself to all the foods. I mean, yesterday was my day off of streaming, but I actually did a bunch of things. But one of the things I did during the day, which was really nice, was I went to a park and there was like a little lake and there were so many ducks. I just went duck watching. There were so many ducks, and I guess I don't know much about like birds or migration or anything like that, or I guess their habits. But ducks aren't birds usually kind of scared of humans? Because I feel like usually when you approach a wild bird, like even if you saw us start inching towards them or like walk towards them, they're just gone immediately, like they fly away. But yesterday it was weird because I was trying to get a photo of a duck and I was approaching it slowly to not scare it. But I was like, is this normal? Because there's a bunch of ducks just taking a nap and I was able to get so close to them. I was able to like kind of not super close, but I was able to walk up to be like maybe just a couple feet away and get like a nice photo, and I was like, huh? They're not scared of me. Ducks usually aren't too afraid. How do you know? How do you know what kinds of birds aren't scared and which ones are? Is it just trial and error? I have ducks. Oh, that would do it. That would do it. But yeah, I hope anyone that's been having a tough time with work or difficult, a difficult month so far. It's just, I guess, the past month, we're just in the first week of September now. So I almost want to think of it like a new month, like a fresh kind of start for something, right? At least I want to think of it like that a little bit. Let me see. The summer art I want to draw today is kind of, it was part of the charity goal actually. We got this charity goal when I did the charity stream for SummerSlam. And one of those goals, I wanted to draw a summer illustration. And you could say that the special week art counts. The other summer art I drew already counts. But that was a different goal. We had more than one. So there was a Mintmai summer swimsuit drawing and then a Mintmai full summer illustration. So that will count for one of them, but I still got one more to make. I have overtime this week of work starting today. Lexus. Oh, good luck. Good luck. I have my fingers crossed for you. Overtime's very I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. There's a point in time where I was working, like, it was like a temporary. I had like a little temporary job lined up, but I had to work like 9 to 5, and then afterwards I worked 9 to 5, and then I had dinner, and then I worked from like 6 to 9 after. So it was not like a long period of time, but I was like, oh, this is not this is not what I want. So good luck, you guys. You can brave the week, and then you should be able to kick back and do something really fun on the weekend when you can. Not this week, but the week after, I'm scheduled 8 closing shifts in a row. Ah! Guys, I know I keep saying that summer's not over yet, but it is starting to kind of feel like things are winding down and that it's kind of over. Just a little bit over. And everyone that's like in school is back in school already. Like, I feel like things are happening quickly. Tuesday through next Tuesday? Oh my gosh. If you have so many closing shifts, does that, I mean, well, I guess it's different depending on what job you work, but hopefully that means you start a little bit later. Fingers crossed. I know when I go to farmer's market and the peaches and plums are overripe, summer's ending. Wait, that's such a good way to tell. Just like the produce. I already got a painting project. Oh my gosh, painting! Good luck with that. Oh, I remember painting. I remember having painting assignments. It's been a very long time since I had a painting assignment, but paint is fun to work with. Just make sure that you don't, if you're working with oil paint, or even if you're working with water soluble paint, never put anything in an opaque cup. Never. Okay? Do not put things, like, I've heard many stories from art teachers who have been painting for a long time. You do not want to get coffee in a paper cup and then also have what you clean your brush in a paper cup. Put it in a boba cup, got it? I mean, the thing is, the color turns, depending on what you're painting, the color can turn like a grayish brown, and then sometimes people aren't paying attention and they sipped the wrong cup, and it's like, it's awful. It's awful. Blue paint mono means it's blueberry flavored. Ooh. Artists who can do traditional media are so cool. I genuinely think that artists that can draw digital art can also do like digital and traditional. It's somewhat transferable for everyone. I think traditional skills translate to digital skills a lot more and a lot more easily than the other way around, because you don't have like handy dandy undos with traditional art, but you can still draw. You know, the key is you can still draw. And that's the bottom line. Me when I try to control Z on paper. You have your sketchbook out and then you're just control Zing on your keyboard. Wait, that reminds me of the time my dad drank out of my brother's dip cup. Oh, yikes. Yeah, the undos save a lot of pain. I do think that the undos also, they give you a lot of instantaneous flexibility, right? But when you do traditional, I think it's kind of fun to do it sometimes just for practice, because you have to live with your mistakes, and I think that it's just kind of good for you as an artist. You draw a line, now you gotta commit, you know what I mean? Especially if you're using something permanent like a pen or like going straight into like a liner. That's how I draw traditionally, because sometimes I cannot work around the mistakes, and that's okay. That's just that. But other times, I think knowing that you're gonna draw a line and it stays, and then choosing to not care and draw on your sketchbook anyways, straight in pen, I do think it helps improve your drafting skills. That's how I got really good at sketching. I just filled sketchbooks and sketchbooks with nothing but straight ink drawings. All my traditional art is gonna look like those how to draw anime manga books. Hey, I used to have those. I used to have quite like 1 or 2 of those books laying around, and I actually followed them before I was like, never mind. Because all of those books are like, okay, first you're gonna draw a circle, and then under this, like on the circle, you're gonna draw a T, and that's how you're gonna lay out your face. And it's useful to an extent, but it kind of gets to a point where it's no longer useful for you, you know? Here, this is actually a great time. I'll go to the art screen and I'll tell you guys what I'm talking about. I'll chat as we go. Dun, dun, dun. Thanks for a little bit of chit-chatting with me. I'm feeling extra sleepy today. Probably because I've had a decent amount of offline work, but... I think a sleepy stream's good too. It's like cozy. Let me see. It's kind of hard to... This is what I was working on. Let me see. I don't want to make it too bright, but I wanted the colors to be more accurate. So I was working on like a little bit of like a summary sketch, because I've already drawn, you know what I mean? When I say I've already drawn my other summer look a lot of times over. And I will still draw that other summer look a decent amount. But the one that Rai designed, I really like drawing this one. But I have a few artworks with it so far, and so I want to still draw this one, but it's kind of like this summer I want to try doing like, what would Mintmai look like in a different summer outfit? Thank you for the water. Take it easy, thank you. Yeah, bikini diversification. That's what I mean. I also tried like thinking of like a sheer coat that goes on the outside, the summery kind. I'm still coloring this though. I didn't finish it all the way. So I figured it would be cool at the start of stream today if I just sort of finalized it. I think the sheer coat is deadly. Deadly? That's a little bit more intense than what... That's a bit more intense than what I imagined. But I like that. I think sheer anything is pretty lethal. I should also draw what I imagine the bottom would look like. Whoops, my stream was a bit behind. No, that's okay. Hi, welcome back to the current timestamp. Mintmai. I do love tummy. I love tummy. Thank you for helping me change the category, Kyle. Ooh, yes, I want the bow. I want to have the bow in there for sure. And then maybe the sandals, we can do like yellow straps. I like varying the color of things a little bit. This is going to make me lose 20 gallons of blood? Do you need to see a doctor about that? Do you need to see a doctor about that? I don't think you're supposed to be losing that much blood at once. What's the death count at now? Guys, no! I haven't even drawn the art with it yet. I haven't even started! Guys! Okay. Let me see. I I hadn't thought about it before, but I need to duplicate the colors over to this one. Okay, that's close enough. And that way I can go ahead and edit the colors on here. I do like the idea of having like a version with the hair down versus with the hair up. I think I like that concept. He's called the assassin, but all he assassinates is himself by looking at art. Thank you for the water and the stretch. From what I gather, the death count's at 20 already. Hi, Remy. It's your brand. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Something like this. Ooh, do you guys like the side bun or the version with the hair where the hair is down? I really like when the hair is down and it also has a bun. But just the bun is really cute too. Ooh. Hi. Hi, D-Birch. I like second. Both are good. You got both of the same. Wait, what? Nikoru-san? Nape is very powerful. Okay, that's true. I shouldn't underestimate the power of neck. I am normal and I can be trusted with your bare neck. I was just thinking of that photo again. So silly. I might not finish the summer illustration today, but we'll do our best. I want to see how far we can get. Okay. I'm gonna block in the jacket. I think I need to block in the jacket with like a color that looks very obvious. Okay. Just borrowing the green for a bit. Actually, the green kind of looks really cute though. I don't think that's just me. The green kind of looks very cute. Go around here. But I'll test a few colors. I'll show you guys my trick for coloring sheer coats. At least like this. If you sort of have a flat and not super rendered style like I do, at least for this artwork. Okay, first thing first, block out the shape. The green is actually really cute. I don't know if I want to keep it green though. I kind of just picked a random color from my recents library. The green is kind of cute. You love when the string comes out of the shorts like that? Are you gonna be okay, Kyle? Are you going to survive this stream? Are you gonna be alright? No? Uh-oh. Let me see. So normally, I'm just kind of like, if I make it orange, then is everything too orange? Maybe this nice yellow color. Alas, poor Kyle. I knew him well. There he goes. Okay. So let's just pick a base color that we like, and then I go in with like an airbrush as an eraser. And I erase it, and I want to give this one a little bit of an ombre, because that will make it like sheer looking, right? And then once I have it sheer looking, let me see if I can adjust the color more. Ooh. I mean, I'm like, depending on what color I make it, it kind of changes the look. Pinkish is cute too. This peachy pink color. It's almost like sunset-like. What if you made it pastel green for no particular reason? I'm looking, and it's kind of like, with the green, it's sort of melon soda looking. I almost think the pink might suit better, because then it looks very sunset-like as a design. But I do see where you're going with the melon soda. I see you. No reason whatsoever. No, I got you. I got you. But I think in the actual illustration, let me think. I mean, you know what? Pink works too, though. Pink works too. Okay. I duplicate it though, because any part that is not covered... how would I explain this best? It's sheer, but you see this part over here? Like this part over here, the fabric would be doubled up. This part, there's only one layer of fabric over the body, but over here in the gap, there's like spots where you would see the fabric twice, where it would be, the sheer would overlay over itself. And that's why I come in and I erase. I erase anything besides the part where it would be a little bit more opaque. So that's how I do like sheer shirts, sheer jackets, things like that. Any part that would only have one layer of the fabric, I went ahead and erased. So now it looks like this, and then when you have both layers together, it's a bit more like this. You can even do like multiply layer if you want to have it even more obvious. So kind of like this. Welcome in! Welcome in, Kudo! Thank you for your stream streak! But this is how I go about it in a very simple manner. You can also make them both multiply layers. I think that creates like a nice effect. But then you want to tweak the opacity. Okay, that looks good. I kind of feel like this would have like some sparkly pattern on it. That's kind of cute. Just to really have that firework, that summer firework, sunset sort of palette. Nice. I think that looks cute. Hello, welcome in, guys. I'm doing a summer illustration. Hi, Super Duper Ultra Yoga Baker, Idol Kamiyoshi. Whoa, that's a mouthful. Hi, Kazu. Hello. Got a little bit of a summer outfit happening here. Actually, now that I did this, I sort of want the shoes, the flip-flops, to have pink on them too. What if I make the flip-flops pink? Wait, that's cute. Maybe I'm cooking. Let me change it on the other one as well. Change these. Alrighty. Tikya. Hello. Mint with Tommy. Hi, Pigeon Man. Little bit of a summer illustration planning. Okay, wait. Not to be crazy, but wouldn't I need to like... Hold on. I did say I wanted to show what the swimsuit looks like without the shorts too. Hold on. Don't look. I'm like, erasing the shorts on stream feels a little bit like, So I'll just cover it until I draw something there, okay? Because it looks a little bit... I'm gonna pass out. Hey, just give me a second. Just give me one moment. I don't remember what color I used to draw this line art. Uh-oh. I actually don't know what I used to draw the line art. Was it this pen? At a very low opacity? No. Wait, let me see my settings. Dynamic brush scaling. No, not that. Uh-oh, I don't have the same line art pen anymore. Don't mind me as I'm awkwardly standing in front of all of you guys. How did I get that translucent pen? Artist's worst nightmare. I'm like, what pen was that? What pen did I use? And why isn't the transparency working? I don't know. Properties? Oh, minimum opacity. There we go. I didn't realize there was a minimum opacity. Okay. Wait, maybe the minimum opacity could be a little bit stronger. There we go. I don't know why I had to go into the pen settings to adjust that, but do excuse me for a moment more. Excuse me for a moment longer. I'm almost done drawing this. I just realized after I erased the shorts, it seems a bit indecent to draw it with you guys able to visually see it. Yeah, this might kill some of you. Hold on. This might be kind of bad. Okay, well let me just fill in the color and we'll go from there. Yippee. Once I fill in the color, it'll be okay. Okay, guys, I'll move now. I felt so like I feel like I'm exposing too much. But it's not, it's a swimsuit. Twitch.tv safe. Anyways, hang in there. Hang in there, guys. I'm looking respectfully. Kyle, don't die, we need you still. Huh? Hang in there. It's just a gingham swimsuit, guys. It's fine. Just stay calm. Should I make the bottoms patterned, or maybe it's better solid color? Maybe it is better solid color. I kind of like the solid color. I haven't designed a swimwear in so long. Okay, let's do something kind of like that. I'm calm. I'm not foaming from my mouth. I think it's better solid, in my opinion. Yeah, I think it's better solid, too. Because actually, when I look at swimwear in general, I always like when the bottom is a different pattern from the top. I always found that cute, personally. I also wonder if the choker looks better pastel. Oh, whoops. Or like a lighter orange. Let's go with the lighter orange on the choker. Now the thing is, when it comes to the illustration, I wonder, I'll have to sort of pick from these looks. As my last wish, bury me there slowly. I love both renditions of the drawing. Oh, thank you. I sketched up the summer art, this summer art a while ago. I was just thinking. They're very cute. Thank you. And a choker, yeah. Also, hot as the second one is, I still really love the short shorts. I like the short shorts because I like that you can have the strap peeking through. But it's okay. This is a fun design. And I'm happy with this design. Now the problem is actually drafting the illustration. You know when they unbutton the shorts too? Oh, I do know. That's kind of crazy. I wonder if my illustrative brain is working today, you know what I mean? Sometimes illustration drafting goes so much better than other times. It depends. It's been so long since I've tried to draw something with like a... I've been putting backgrounds in things, but it's been so long since I've tried drawing something with a full background. Okay, let's just imagine this as an illustration, like a full... Okay. I don't know if I want to do the same thing as I always do, where like they're just like in the water. Where I draw a character in the water and that's it. I kind of want something more like... Okay, let's thumbnail it. Thumbnail it. That's the art version of thumbnailing. I had this idea where it's like putting on sunglasses. Like standing in the beach or standing in water. I I think there's just so many illustrations that I do where I don't want to do too much in the background, which is a good thing sometimes. But I wind up sort of avoiding it by just being like, oh yes, we have a blue sky and some water in the back, and that's it. But if I actually want to try and challenge myself to make an illustration, man, this is hard. Me with box single color background. Yeah, it's just, oh, backgrounds are hard. Backgrounds are hard. I kind of want it to be like, this feels too this feels too this feels too spicy. But I like art like this. Hi, mine. You know? This feels like the kind of art that... the really nice art that people use as, like, ASMR stream visuals. Which, by the way, I love, but... I don't know. It's kind of hard to draw the perspective of the body. But if I'm not planning on finishing the illustration like super fast, I'll probably, you know, see what I can do with it in my own time too, but my goal will just be finishing it by the end of summer. With this pose? I don't know. I don't know. We're testing things now. So don't feel too committed to any of the sketches, but the problem with this kind of pose is you can't really show off the outfit. It's just kind of sexy cute. Trade-offs. Print. Hey, whoa! The illustration's not even done. The illustration's not even done. How would you know that it would even look good as a print? That's kind of way sexier than I was intending. How do people do this? How do people do this? Like, where is the tummy? How is the anatomy working? I haven't drawn anything in this pose. But I would probably have her jacket on. You'll get cold, sweetie. You could just stop here and I'd buy the print of this? You want a scribble? What the? Okay. A flower friend. Something like this. Or like... and lend her my jacket when she's cold and and I get it back and never wash it ever. That's unsanitary. Please, please wash your clothes, please. Even if you lend it, okay, to someone. You guys want sunglasses too? Let's give you guys like a drink. What's a summery drink? Something that looks like that? Bold of you to assume that you'll get it back. If she keeps it, it's also a win. That's true! Wait, that's true. Actually, it depends. But if you went somewhere, okay, with like a crush or something, and you give them your jacket and they don't return it, is that like a win or a is that a win or... If you like pina coladas, I don't think I like pina coladas, but I don't know. I don't think I've had oh wait, maybe I have had a good one before. I'm trying to think. I'm not really into pineapple or coconut flavored stuff. But they're cute. Melon soda. Oh yes. Melon soda is a good idea. Hold on. I want it to be like a cherry then. Melon soda. Summer is the perfect time for melon sodas. I just want like tons of flower friends relaxing on the beach. Okay. We're cooking, we're getting somewhere. I am liking this though, because it's looking sort of cute. Palm tree shade. I don't even know what aspect ratio I'm gonna draw this at. Melon soda with melon pen and some slices of melon. That's very intense melon soda. Can't wait for this to become a print smile. I have things I haven't put up in the store yet. Or like, just because I don't want to put too much stuff on there, you know what I mean? Although I know you guys want some things. I think I'll have to bundle them together. Maybe I'll do one dedicated print launch someday. Oh yeah, wallpaper too, desktop wallpaper. That means I gotta draw this big. I have to make this such a large illustration, or at least high resolution enough. I tend to draw stuff super crunchy sometimes, and then I can't use it for anything. I'm trying to think of what type of, or like how filled out the illustration should be. I think it'd be nice to have it be like nice and full focus. Is this like a blanket maybe? Sand. See, the 3 dots are to indicate that it's sand. Don't stop at wallpaper, need to get to banner level. What? I don't know if I would ever want my art on like a wall scroll. That's so intimidating. And also I guess I'd have to make them into wall scrolls, but like generally that's kind of intimidating. I don't know. I don't know how to draw like splash art. That level of artwork I'm still working on. I feel like I should still include the ocean in the back though. Maybe it's more distant. Like we're on a nice spot on the beach. And then there's the waves in the back. See, horizon line. I need to decide if I want it, well, like how I want the angle to look. This is too evenly cut down the center. Let's do like over here. Oh, that looks kind of nice. Mintmai curtains. Ah. Also, thank you for the water. Let me try and restructure the frame a little. It wouldn't make sense that there's tree branches over here, but like it looks good. Maybe it's a bush. That's how I have to justify nice framing elements. It's kind of intimidating whenever I start a big illustration. So I get worried I won't have the stamina to finish it. But this is cute, so I want to finish it. It looks cute. I want to do it justice. What if there's like a little boat? Wouldn't that be crazy? What do boats look like? Thank you for the mod appreciation. The pose is cool. Thank you. I feel like it doesn't really show... It doesn't really show my outfit. I do want there to be a little boat. I just have to remember what boats look like. Because I spent all that time designing a cute outfit. Maybe it does still show it enough, though. What if instead of a boat, it was just Mochi, but like as a Loch Ness monster? Like a looming shadow in the water. Scary. I'm gonna look up what a boat looks like. Activate swinging maestro to recover endurance. This Uma Musume talk. Guys, you know, I've done more polls on the banner, and I got Silent Suzuka, and I got Kuren-chan again. Anything but Mayano. Anything but orange girl in cute dress. It's actually so diabolical. I mean, I still have 3 days, two days, effectively, leading up to the banner's end. But, you know, are you gonna pull for Saiyan Sky? No, I'm waiting for... The next banner I'm waiting for is just gonna be Summer Special Week and, Summer Maruzensky. And I'll just borrow someone else's Saiyan Sky. I gotta live... I gotta make sacrifices, you know? Live the free-to-play life. Saiyan Sky has, you know, flexibility if you have her, but... Hi, Chi! I mean, you've probably gotten a lot of Orange Girl, but not the right outfit. Yep, I've gotten multiple of her 2-star. So tragic. Let's do a little boat. I need to know what boats look like from like really far away. You know? Little boat on the ocean.
Sacrifices.
Sacrifices? Alex! Alex! Thank you very much for the $15. Alex is somehow like pre-preparing and like buttering me up to potentially whale in Uma Musume. I'm just kidding though. Alex, with your fantastic contribution thus far, all I've done is I actually went and used Alex's dono and I spent half of it on the monthly carrots because I figured that would be worth it for me. I went ahead and did that because I just decided like, hey, if I'm gonna be logging in every day to this game, and if Alex has given me such a generous contribution, then I will I will do my, I guess just get like my daily crystals and I'll use them all on Summer Special Week. Isn't that a good idea? Rio, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Comfy Mooncat raid. Hi, did you have a good stream? Noita. I can't say I know that game. Noita? Wait, this looks cute. Magical action roguelike. Oh, snap. Did you have fun? Horse game mentioned. It's all I can think about these days. It's so fun. I'm just kind of trying to clean up the sketch for today. I'll leave the sketch as it was and I'll polish it in a little bit. But yeah, it's like a magical spell sandbox, but also with roguelike runs. That sounds fun! I hope you had a great stream though. It was super fun and chaotic. Basically, you pick up wands with thousands of different spells you can swap around and fuse together. That's crazy. I think Sand Sky came out 5 minutes ago. For banners today. My gosh, this is not going to become an Uma Musume stream. This is not going to become an Uma Musume stream. Wait, Noita seems quite fun. I feel like... Okay, to be entirely honest though, I feel like it sounds like one of those games where I would get a little bit overstimulated. It's like how I am with Terraria. It's like... I think Terraria is really cool and it is fun, but when I'm streaming it, I get so overstimulated. Oh, trust me, it's oddly calming. It's pretty tough at first. Yeah, I think I always want to try new things, but I'm gonna have to definitely work up a little bit of like... Or I want to be mentally prepared for it. I want flower friends splashing around in the ocean in the background. In the thumbnails, I just... Sometimes when you're drawn super small, I just draw you like a bunny. That guy's like 5 pixels tall. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do like a color thumbnail. Maybe in a bit. Let me fix up something here. First of all, I think I should move these onto another layer. feel like I tried to make these some kind of leaves. Like palm leaves. I was trying to say how it's calming enough to not get overstimulated, but just stimulating enough so that's not boring and puts you to sleep. Ah, that's fair. I like farming sims a lot. Though sometimes they can be a little bit repetitive, but like Fields of Mystria is engaging enough for me to play it for quite a few hours at a time. How tall is a flower friend? It looks like Mint is 10 flower friends tall after all. Flower friends are actually a little bit taller. You guys are like the size of a big cat. Not quite to scale, but if you look on my model, flower friends can come in all shapes and sizes, but I typically just draw them however fits in the moment for the best composition. I don't draw you guys super small though. I think typically you guys are not super small. Just don't get her near a trucking sim. Oh, but they're so cozy. Truck sims are so cozy, right, guys? They're very comfortable, very, you know. I'm not really sure what's happening with these leaves, but something will be happening with them. Is it like a palm tree over here? No, I'm not sure. I need something though. I'm getting too detailed already. Stop with the details. You were swerving, ma'am. No. I'm very safe truck driver. Yeah, no worries. Of course, you can always raid and run. I hope you have a nice out of town work trip, but work is work. But I hope that, you know, your out of town work trip is as nice as it can be. Hope everything goes smoothly. Have safe travels. Good luck with your packing. But thank you for the raid again. And I'm glad that it seems like you had a fun stream. And now you've introduced me to another game I didn't know about. That I can think about a little bit. So many games, so little time. Okay. Sweet. I see where I left an extra spot somewhere. Dun, 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 dun. It's nice if I can get in some rough colors. Can we get this in mint art, please? I love the way this sketch face looks. Oh, this face? I feel like I do like my sketches more sometimes. That's just the magic of rough drafts. I think I can post this whole thing together, you know? It looks kind of cute all together like that. I know a lot of times I don't show you guys my very rough stages, but it's nice. Sketch face is so derpy and comfy. Derpy! Maybe a little bit? Maybe a little bit derpy and comfy. There is something nice about just the sketch itself. And I'm glad that you guys like it. Because sometimes it's like way more dynamic than what my finished pieces look like. The sketches look so good when making them, and then when it's redoing then when it's redoing it, you just want to leave the sketches. Yeah, pretty much. I get what you mean. It's like, I want to be able to preserve the feeling of the sketch in the final, but somehow it never quite turns out as good or something like that. And then I get in my head about it, where I'm like, why was the sketch so much more dynamic? But that's just the nature of sketches. It's because, like, the human brain will fill in the sketch and it'll kind of show you what you want to see. You know what I mean? Your brain is filling this in and giving it more detail than it has. Like, you can imagine what it looks like. Especially coloring. Yeah. Also, hi, ma'am. Hi, Masa. Hi, Fluffy. Hi, Stella. Have I joined not at the end of stream? You are currently towards the beginning of the stream, or like the middle of the stream. You are not at the end of stream, in fact. Gosh, I'm just remembering when I raided Maya, like, the day before yesterday. And I had been playing Date Everything for like a kind of a long time. That game was pretty engaging to me. It was fun, it was silly. And she's like, you've been streaming for so long? You were flirting? I was like, hey, it's not my fault these household objects look so good. No, but it's so funny. I was like, I'm getting called out. I'm getting called out. I like Mintmai in a swimsuit. You do? You like my swimsuit? I just have a lot of fun designing plenty of like alternate summery designs. So this is what you guys can assume I was wearing this summer. When's the next at-home date? Oh gosh. I think I want to play Date Everything again next week and see how I feel. It was really fun to play. The voice acting is so good. It's very chill. At least so far. It's like relatively laid back because you just sort of explore the stories and then relax. But it's also a big time slip. Because I just kept gushing over the character designs and I wanted to keep seeing more of them. And so I kept starting a new day to like get more hearts and like interact with more of the objects. But yeah. Maybe I'll do swimsuit Mintmai cosplay at some point. Too much cuteness. Oh my gosh. If you would want to. Could be cute. I don't have like one official swimsuit design yet. I've just drawn myself in various summer context. But that's kind of what makes it fun. I think even if I were to ever get like a official kind of... Official is very loose, a very loose term right now. If I were to ever have a somewhat official-ish summer outfit, I think I would still draw myself in a different summer swimsuit and whatnot all the time. Just whenever I wanted. Because it depends on what you feel like wearing. It's not always going to be the same. And because, from the looks of it, this is going to be a sort of ambitious illustration for me. For my typical level of endurance, this is ambitious. So, I think I do want to have like a pretty good idea of my colors with a color draft. I really like the colors I used on this outfit, actually. Don't mind the fact that the color goes over the eyes. I messed up there. Or I didn't separate their layers. So that's why it looks like that. Even this little doodle is coming out pretty cute. I would need a swimsuit body I actually like first. You don't like your swimsuit bod? Hey, I'm sure your swimsuit bod is just fine. I believe in hot girl summer, but like everyone's got their own hot girl summer. Your doodles are always cute. Thank you, Kami. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I called you Kami just now because I know that's what most people refer to you as. But I was like fighting everything in my instinct to go Tsuna. I believe in hot girl summer, but I think hot girl summer should also be soft girl summer. That's why I draw tummies the way they do. Because I think whenever I draw myself, I am representing... I personally tend to draw, you know? Not everyone chooses to do this with their personas and OCs, which I can respect. Like, obviously, make your Sona look however. But I tend to draw my Sona looking similar to myself and representing my body quite accurately. Whether it be how I draw like the knees and like the legs and the tummy. I make it quite similar because that's how I like to portray myself. It's just kind of like, that's me. So it's nice. I like doing that. And I think especially with swimsuit stuff, that's like the best time to draw like a character with whatever body you want. Either way, I think literally everyone looks cute in a bikini. Hot girl summer is inclusive. Yeah, exactly. I think there isn't one type of perfect summer bod or what have you. But I do think being happy with your body is important, you know? Whatever that means to you, being happy with your body and feeling good in your own skin is important. So whatever you need to do to get there without tearing yourself down, I think is a very valid process. It's just kind of part of it all, like learning to love yourself and whatnot. I do think I liked my... Like, I learned to like my body a lot through dancing and like exercise, because sometimes when you do dancing, at least the kind I did was like ballet, right? There is certainly some sort of standards when it comes to bodies and whatnot. But I actually do think that you can also learn a lot of body inclusivity through like activities like that. Or like some people, they work out and like working out makes them feel good about it, because good about themselves, because they're like, it's not about getting the perfect body, it's about getting a body that like you feel comfortable with and that is healthy, and a body that like serves your needs. And then you can feel like something I feel a lot from working out, or other friends who've like who started working out and things like that. It's like you feel strong. It's not necessarily that you feel like you're hotter. It's like you feel strong and then that makes you feel hot. Does that make sense? You're like, wow, like I can, you know, like I have better endurance. I can handle like more things. I'm feeling physically, you know, different in a way, but like in a good way. I'm not feeling as like tired. Like some of those are like genuine side effects of working out, and as a result, it like helps with your confidence. So, you know, it's not an overnight thing, but I'm rooting for everyone that you know, I'm really cheering for anyone that's working on their self-confidence, especially when it comes to stuff like your body or like how you talk or dress. It's like, it's a process, you know? Gamba. Say Mint, ever thought about going to the VTuber convention, V Expo in the future? I would love to go. I would really, really love to go. It's it's a very cool convention, and I think it's not something that I can just say like will happen. I want to be confident, of course. But someday it's a big dream of mine to be able to guest at some type of convention, like a VTuber convention. Someday, that would be a very big dream of mine. To have some kind of meet and greet at a convention. So yeah, I don't know. V Expo is the UK based one, right? Yeah, it was just this weekend. You recommend it? You thought it was a good con? That's good. I think I couldn't fly out. I couldn't really afford a flight out there, and also like the schedule didn't work out for me this year. But it seemed really nice from all like the photos and stuff I saw. But yeah, body positivity, let's go. All the time. And back to a little bit of the body positivity talk. It's, you know, you don't want it to all just be lip service, right? Like when you want to feel better about yourself and your body and whatnot, it takes a bit of effort over time to like really start, I guess, believing. You know, it's kind of fake it till you make it. But yeah, I saw a lot of fun posts about V Expo. It seemed really nice. And I hope everyone that went to V Expo had a really fun time. I saw plenty of mutuals having fun at V Expo. At least for many, it has the benefit of being in vicinity of an airport. Oh, that's nice. So like, it's not like an airport and then you have to go and like get like a car or take an Uber a super far way, super long way to get to the convention center. But yeah, if you went, I hope you had a fantastic time. And I hope I get the chance to go there. I hope I get a chance to go to V Expo in some capacity. That's nice. That sounds convenient. See. Even though this is just a color draft, I want it to look... Woo! I want it to look cute. Because that'll translate into how the final piece looks. But in my case, I had to take a train. Oh! Whoa, about an hour there and 2 hours back. Not counting the hour, so getting to said train. Oh, dang. At least there's no flight, though. I think the hardest part about conventions is flying. That's always, I guess, my least favorite part. Although I kind of like flying, but I also don't. It's a little bit of a rocky relationship I have. There's something very zen, okay, about like actually being on the plane, and I relax and I like do art and stuff. So that's chill. But the process of flying alone is frequently, you know, it's just a little bit stressful. A little uncertain about flying. Yeah, in general, it's like a little scary, you know. Wow. I made that ocean water look pretty good. Unconventional, conventional travel. The great convention transportation dilemmas. But it's nice though, because like a con again, it's what the time you get to see your friends. It's like a good excuse to see your friends. And it's like everyone travels a little bit so that everyone can see each other. Because if not for the con, maybe you would not have traveled far enough to see each other. And that's what makes it special. Beautiful Mintmai art, thank you. I think the transparent veil makes it hit different. You're not the first one to say that, Kale. You guys really like the little coat that I put on here. I'm glad. I'll do my best. I do kind of think this is one of those artworks that it's like, it's so beyond my... Okay, how do I say it? It's not beyond my skill level, but as an artist, I know what type of artworks I have to just like sit in silence and draw. Which is why I did mention today, like we're working on the sketch as well as we can. But for the actual artwork, I will decide. I might work on it a little bit and then decide if I'm up to stream it or not. Depending on how I feel. Because sometimes there are artworks like that. I was gonna put like a mat under. Maybe borrow this blue color. Just fixing up the sketch as we go. I think the veil is quite cute though. Cause it's just pretty. Thank you. Thank you, I'll do my best. Our friend. Flower friend with melon soda. That's the concept here. Melon soda. What color is... I feel like the times I've had melon soda, it's almost like a pastel green. I don't know how they do that though. Is it the ice cream? They do something to it to make it really cute and pastel. Melon soda is so good. It's melon, you know green melons? It's green melon flavored soda. Very popular in Japan, or at least Tokyo. It was like everywhere where I went. Honeydew, basically? Oh, yeah. Although I think honeydew, they're more so just referred to as melons in over there at least. At least I think so. I hear it more commonly just called like melons. Don't worry, I will erase the excess here. That's covering the flower friend. Here's the ombre on the glasses. Oh, the bubbles. The bubbles? Which bubbles? The ones in the soda? I gave you guys sort of golden looking sunglasses. I hope that's okay. I think it looks nice. I think it's a snazzy. Soda bubbles. You're my soda pop. My little soda pop. Alright, let's think. I feel like I picked a random color for the little blanket that we're laying on over here. But I feel like I don't want it to be blue because that competes with the color of the ocean. And in terms of the illustration, I made it almost too even. Now it looks like a yoga mat. Needs to be a little bit softer. I still want to use a color that's within the color palette here. Oh yeah, maybe kind of a green color. It matches the melon soda. It's a little bit grassy. I don't know. It is like a blanket though. I don't know if I should give it like a pattern. You can tell that I don't draw things with with very detailed backgrounds much. Maybe the real grass wonder was the mat we laid on all along the way. I forgot, I recently finally watched K-pop Demon Hunters for the first time, and I understand why everyone likes it. Ooh, did you have a favorite character? Did you have a favorite character in general? And then in Huntrix, did you have a favorite girl? Because in Huntrix, I feel like I just like Zoe the most. But I don't know. I feel like Bobby seems very chill as well. He's so friendly. And like excited about things. Zoe cosplay when? Honestly, I wouldn't mind cosplaying Zoe. I've seen a lot of Zoe cosplays though. Like casual outfit Zoe cosplay is super common. The other thing is, I feel like I would probably... Objectively, I think I would cosplay a better Mira than Zoe. However, I like Zoe, so I want to cosplay Zoe. And then if I cosplay Zoe, I don't have to wear a wig, which is gonna be so much more comfortable. In my cosplay Zoe, I just gotta put my hair into buns, and I can do that. So, I will be wig free. I loved Bobby. Nice choice. I think even that one Zoe pose would be so... the one where she's fanning out the knives. That one is very cute. She's very cute. Just like in general. Figuring out the best color for this mat, and I don't know. Maybe something a little bit... The green is kind of cute. I don't want it to just look like a patch of grass either, though. Struggles. Coloring struggles 101. And then if I make it orange, a lot of stuff is already orange. If I make it yellow, and then I make these orange. That's actually not too bad. That's not as, like, everything's yellow and orange as I thought. Although no matter what, I think I need to... How about a different orange or blue? I think I want to avoid blue. Because if you kind of squint your eyes at this piece, right? It's like warm colors on the bottom half, cool colors on the top half. My color theory with pieces, it's like you want everything to kind of work nicely together. Like it's art, but you almost want to think of it like it's music too. Wow, I didn't mean to make that sound so poetic. But it's art, but you want to think about it like, you know, the colors should have some kind of organization to them. Because you know when artists go like, oh, or how do you say it? You ever see an art piece and it looks really, really good and it has very dynamic lighting, and then if you color pick the tree is not green, it's like blue. The leaves are literally blue or like purple, but in the context of the piece they look green. It's color theory. It's all about what's next to each other within a piece and how they work together. Like that's what matters. But that's why sometimes you'll see things where it's like a character, you know, like especially notable with characters with very dark skin or darker skin, like there'll be a piece of them and it looks beautiful, and then you color pick like the white of their eye and it's not like here on the color wheel. It's usually like here on the color wheel because it's the contrast. Because if you use the bright white but your character's skin tone is dark, then the contrast looks really crazy. Like you have to balance it. And it also depends on the art style too. But that's another common one where people are like, color theory. The white of the eye looks white, but it's actually very much not. And it works better that way. Isn't it magical? Isn't it cool? My favorite piece is like look into a room where the sun is setting, but there are like different colors of things in the room, and it actually seems to color it. It actually looks like the color that it should be, but you color pick it and it's actually literally just varying shades of orange. Yep. It's like lighting impacts so much. Let's see. I want a blue sky. See what color is this? All right. I think I'm going for the anime beach look, which means the water is super like fluorescent saturated, and then the sky is also saturated, but a cooler tone. I think I want to go for something that looks like that. Okay. And then the other trick is you use clouds to separate everything. feel like this would be super cute in an 80s art style. Oh, that's so true. I think I will want to put lots of like glitter or like glimmery effects on the water. I'm just gonna like walk in the clouds. Ooh, it would be. It's hot today. Need that lens flare. Yeah, I've added in lens flares in the past before on art. It just like ties everything together. But that's more like, I feel like that's special effects. Do that towards the end. The clouds in the sky also have to have their own shadows. Oops. I didn't realize I did them on the same layer. Something like this. Yummy clouds, right? I can't believe you can do such convincing clouds with like 2 colors. But yeah, today's such a hot day. Oh. I ran out of soy milk in the fridge. I drank it all. It's been too hot. And now I'm sad because I looked in the fridge earlier and I was like, soy milk! And there was none. Because I drank it all. Those clouds are cute. What? Yeah, they're like gummy clouds. You don't want to make the shape too predictable though. Or else it stops looking like actual clouds. But it's pretty cute, right? Let's do this and then block in the... Let's get a green color for these branches. Yeah, it's hot because of this art. Hey! I'm sure that this art is not... It's not even... It's so... far from being done. Oops. Wrong color. See? The leaves are green now, but if I actually make them a bit more blue, I think it looks better with the whole piece. Fun techniques. I think I will just make the boat white for now. And then the distant land, I want to make like a very... It should be kind of grayish. A grayish green color. Maybe even more of a cool color. Yeah! Flower friends. Boat goes bent. Oh my gosh. Of course. I should have predicted that. I should have seen it coming from miles away. Boat goes binted. I can't believe Boat Goes Binted is canon now. If you saw the most recent, I saw like the hologra, the recent one with Gigi Murin. She says Boat Goes Binted, which means somewhere on an official script. It says Gigi Murin, boat goes vintage. I know the original reference for that. Did you get your photos printed? Bow goes binted? She thinks there's a script. There probably is not a script. But I feel like for something like that, there is. There's just gotta be. Even if you don't think there's a script, I think there is. It's all just off the vibes. That makes sense, but I would actually genuinely believe that there is a script. For any kind of content that is... Oh wait, it looks kind of cool without line art. Ooh, that'll be the test. That'll be the test for how I'm liking our colors. But for things like that, there's almost always... Or just like shorts in general. Oh, that's nice. Yeah? Okay, so this is how it's feeling right now, and I definitely like it. I want to try seeing what it'll look like if I add some shadows. But see, if you make it really small, and if you can still tell what's happening in the photo. Yeah, if you can still tell what's happening in the artwork, that's how you know it's pretty good. Right now, we lack some separation. Again, it's this matte color is a little bit... I like that it's yellow though. I love that tip so much, not gonna lie. It's helped me not tunnel vision. I'm glad. It's like when you zoom out a lot. You know, this is how you should be looking at some of your pieces before they're finished. The thing is, I don't want it to make it blue. I think yellow is okay. But let's go ahead and we can even lighten the line art to get a better feel for everything together. Here, let's try doing this. Make it brown line art, multiply layer, maybe? I kind of liked it when it was just brown line art. Brown line art, and then erase the parts that are like my hair, which are darker. That looks quite cute. Don't forget Godzilla in the background. Oh my gosh, Godzilla. So you can see brown line art already makes a big difference. Okay. I just made a duplicate of my colors, but with all of them on the same layer. Because now is the time to play with lighting. Okay. I'm just gonna play around on a multiply layer. Because I wonder... like, if we had some shadows from tree branches, what that would look like. Or in general, you have a multiply layer, turn it down a lot. Oh, I forgot to clip it. Okay. Saturation. Pick the color that I feel like looks nice. Kyle, are you okay? Can you put a drowning flower friend? No! The flower friend has a floaty. The flower friends are safe. Practice safety. Oh my gosh. So I know it looks crazy right now. I didn't realize that there was like extra stuff there. So I know it looks kind of crazy right now. We've suddenly made it nighttime. Like a night variant. But I'm just gonna use this to do very rough lighting. Okay, so I don't want any on the top there. Zoom out, check how it looks. Flower friend would dissolve. Flower friend puddle. Flower friends don't dissolve in water. I don't think. I'm just testing what it would look like if we were in the shade. It's her baker magic. Yeah, exactly. Magic. Night variant? Where's the luau? Oh my gosh. Flower friend luau sounds amazing. I don't know if I like this backlit version as much. But like, you see how you can sort of carve out some lighting? Like that, if you want to. Maybe I just like the bright pastel version too much. I sometimes forget you kind of have magic. I technically made the flower friends. That's true. Let me try this again. Let's do something like this, and then... soften that out. What if I do something like this? A little bit of lighting. Oh, that's very bright lighting. Little bit of lighting. I can't tell if this is the way to go yet. But you also have to think, where's the lighting coming from? And I think that's my current struggle. One that can turn a doodle and a horse? Turn to a doodle and a horse? I'm a magical girl? Maybe a little bit. Maybe like the tiniest bit. I could be a magical girl. Magical girl baker. What if this is one of those pieces where we're like really under the trees? But then you can't really see the tree. I keep thinking too logically. I've never been good at lighting. Rubs my grubby hands together. I don't know where the lighting will be, but I know where I want to be. Sheesh. It's coming from you because you're the light of my world. Sheesh. What is with all of this? Why are you guys so good at that? Or like thinking of those on the spot? We haven't watched that one anime yet. Are you thinking of the Patissier one that we keep meaning to watch? Not enough melon soda for this parched chat. They want you so bad. No, they don't. No, they don't. You don't want me. Mintmai. I don't know why I started talking about myself in third person. But Mintmai would not be wifey material. False. I do want you. Jeez. Sheesh, guys. What is it with summer artwork and making everybody come out of the woodwork? It's like, hey, by the way, I'm 6 feet tall and you're right, I don't want you. Isn't that the lyrics to Soda Pop? Did you just did you take that from K-pop Demon Hunters? Don't want you, need you, but dun 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 dun. It's from Soda Pop, right? Even if unintentionally, that's funny. I did not take it from there, so you thought of the same lyrics. Oh my gosh, Jinu. Jinu's actually my Twitch mod. Okay, I'm thinking that looks kind of cute. I think I would need to be a little bit more intentional with like where I place the lighting. But like, that's kind of cute. She's got one more in her. I do! Hi, Gwenly! I want to make a beautiful summer drawing before summer ends. I've drawn plenty of summer drawings year-round. But like, I came up with this outfit and we're working on a sketch. I think the goal of this art is to challenge myself a little. Because typically the only time I make... It's good to always challenge yourself as an artist, but more so as I've been pretty preoccupied with other things. I think I have not been making as much stuff that is like very brain crampingly challenging. I think the last time I did something that was a little bit brain cramping challenging, and it's good to do this again. It's good for you. But it was probably when I texture painted my 3D model. I think that was a very big learning curve, and I need to do stuff like that more, where it's like something that really does challenge me. Because some days drawing is super hard, and I get that. Even for me, it's like there are days where I'm like, wow, drawing is kind of really hard today, and I definitely, you know, I let myself sort of go like, today's not really an art day, like maybe I won't draw something too intimidating. But then I just end up drawing tons and tons and tons of pieces of girls on white backgrounds. Like girls just on like plain, no design BG, and I like slap a shape in the back and I'm like, okay, we're good to go. But the truth is, I want to challenge myself because that's what makes me improve. And sometimes the only way you can get better is by like forcing yourself to improve. And so part of the reason why I did this all on stream as well is because now as I'm drawing this, you're seeing the thumbnail, I'm able to try and force myself to tackle things I normally find intimidating, but because chat's here, now you guys are like, wow, we really want to see this art. And I'm like, okay,
they have given
I have to finish it.
671 gift subs in the channel.
Tsuna, thank you so much for the gift sub to Zansai. Thank you. Hi, Zansai. Backgrounds kill me every time, but so true. At least you draw. Kyle, you draw too. Also, feel like if nothing else, I must draw. You know what I mean? If I don't do anything else, I gotta at least draw. Cause so much of me is just like reliant on being able to draw. That's how I've been for so much of my life. Like drawing has been like my main thing for so long that I'm actually very happy that I found and started VTubing, because then at least I have something else that's like not just drawing. And I love drawing, and I love inspiring people to draw. But when all you have is drawing, when you feel like you can't draw, then you feel really bad. I draw a piece and go on a break. As long as you still like art, right? Then that's nice. As long as you're not really beating yourself up over it or like pressuring yourself a lot. Cause I do think like I was in the middle of sort of saying, it's like when all you sort of have going for you is that you can draw, it's very hard to convince yourself that you're doing okay when you're in like art block and you're like, I can't draw. It gets a little tough. It's a little bit tough on ya. And I mean, I don't feel like that anymore, of course. I feel like more than anything, I'm enjoying art more than ever. But that's something that can happen if you're very dependent on one thing for your self-esteem, your self-value. I start a sketch and I leave it to rot for months. Me too, though. Okay, I won't leave this one to rot for months, though, because I'm really liking how it's looking. But even if I really like how it's looking, I have to find the will power in me and the stamina to see it through. Okay, now if I zoom out a lot, does it look really messy? It looks kind of okay. This kind of looks okay. Let me try brightening certain spots up. Okay. I think that's looking pretty good. We have a nice focus on the face, different shading, different colors. Mintmai falls 3% stamina fails 3% stamina training with 4 friendship trainings too. Last one was so busy, I didn't feel like drawing at all. But I'm happy I eked out one piece at least. Ooh! It is fun to be like, I have a goal for each month, you know? I think I do try to draw at least one thing every month. That's also kind of why I do art streams too. It's because I have a lot of fun, like, yapping and drawing with you guys. But at the same time, if I do an art stream where I draw Mintmai, then that guarantees at least one Mintmai artwork that is done. Even if it's just a sketch. It means that I did something. And this is a very polished sketch, actually. Or the sketch became more polished than I was anticipating. But that's kind of nice. A little unexpected change in events. I'm softening the line art even more. Do you guys feel it? Do you feel how summer it is? feel like it's time for me to create art again. You can do it, Alex. I mean, you have been creating art, but if you feel like you've been out of it for a little bit, there's no better time than to start now. It's so summery, the little background flower friends. Yeah, I love having like little things in the back. Little Easter eggs, bits and bobs. It's so fun. Alrighty. Also, I realized the song. The song changed. I want to do this song. Okay. I need to go to the bathroom, guys. I'll be back. You guys can look at my art while I'm out. Da, da, da. I have a BRB screen. I kind of just love, you know, sitting here for you guys to witness. Okay. BRB in the bathroom. You know what? I'm just gonna leave the backseating text there. And I will just go. I'm so hydrated. Alrighty. I'll be back soon. Give me like less than 3 minutes probably. Hello. I return from the bathroom. Thanks for waiting. Okay. It's hot. Like how if I'm inside with the fan? Eh? Bro, I'm burning up in my room. That's me feeling of summer. Oh, sorry. Rai said to take me with. You wanted to go to the bathroom too? I'm sorry I didn't read your message. I left you behind. Left all the flower friends behind. But hey, no flower friends in the bathroom. Hey, stay out of there. you the flower friends. There's a bakery bathroom for public usage. Okay, I can't take you with me. That's that's not allowed. I almost said hello out loud. So cute. Hi, Crafty. That's so cute. Man, I'm liking this so far. I'm happy with it. Aw, man, but bathroom's scary. Okay, so you want to use the buddy system? You can hold hands. Buddy system to the bathroom, flower friends. I'm holding hands with Kazu and I... Have you guys ever done the public bathroom stall thing? Where you and your friends go to the bathroom and then you like hold hands under the stall door? Like the meme? Yes. It's so funny. It's so funny because like going into the bathroom, your hands are obviously like clean anyways, but it's just hilarious. You just do a little handhold and then What? Don't you know the picture? Bathroom stall hand holding. There's like so many different images of this. So many people have done it. I don't know what the original is, but I will borrow this picture. Do you know the ones where they play tech decks? I don't know that one. Here's the photo for anyone wondering. Public bathroom. Hold hands with your buddy while you're taking a loo. It's just a little bit of bathroom bonding, guys. A little bit of bathroom bonding. I'm looking up bathroom stall tactic. Oh, I have seen this. I have seen this. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've seen this. Let me pull it up for you guys too. Wait, this is crazy. This is so funny. This is so crazy. Okay. Let me find it. The links I'm seeing are... Okay, I'll just open this one. It's like on Reddit. I don't really know how to use Reddit, but it's okay. I just played the video like any other normal site. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, let me get the volume on.
Oh shit! Oh, let's go.
Wait, why is there another hand? Why is there a third person outside? Okay, so for any Reddit users, this is in r/unexpected. I didn't know there's gonna be another person. I like when he starts going on his foot though.
Oh shit! Oh, let's go.
They just take it out. Oh my gosh. Why is that so good? So who wants to recreate that together? Huh? Who wants to, you know, recreate that in the bathroom? Oh, I also missed this question from Aura. I'm so sorry. How long have you been drawing for in your life? I've been drawing for... I just say about 10 years because I stopped counting. I stopped counting. But I think it's been over 10 years. Well, I would say about 10 years, but I only seriously, like I started getting serious about it. Oh gosh. Yeah, I probably started getting serious about it like 8 years ago. 6 years ago, 8 years, I don't know. I started getting more serious about it less than a decade ago, but I started drawing more than a decade ago. I remember drawing as a kid too, but I don't really count that because like a lot of kids, you know, you draw in like classes and you're told to do drawings for enrichment. When I was a wee child. Oh yeah, I sat down and I watched a bunch of the new Big Top Burger episodes. Actually, I watched all of the new Big Top Burger episodes. And I rewatched the previous 2 seasons. Yeah. The newest 3 episodes are pretty juicy. There's lore. And all around, they're just very good. I want to commission art of you and your mutuals playing with finger skates. You're not gonna be able to tell who's who Unless I make the nail polish really obvious though, right? Because if it's just a bunch of hands, it could be any VTubers. But we're gonna have to do some kind of wrist accessory nail polish to make it obvious that it's me and Oomfies. I'll buy the deck and platform. Oh my gosh, Rye! Don't call me old when time blends together. Does time not blend together for you guys? Name an anime that you like right now that's not super new. And I'll tell you how old it is. Tell me. Or manga. Just give me a series that you're like, wow, I love this series. All right, let's see. How old is K-On? Oh, wow. 2007. Let's see how many years ago 2007 is, because I'm not great at mental math. If you give me a moment, I can do it. It's like 13 years. Just kidding, it's 18 years. Okay. JoJo. Let's see. I'm not gonna search up all of these, but JoJo. Let's see when the manga came out. Wow, the JoJo manga started in 1987. We're talking about series that we like and how old they are. And also, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like the anime, 2012, so that's 13 years old. Dang, you were like 45, right? Wait, I remember Chunibyo. 2012 as well. That's 13 years old. Yeah, a lot of these are old. True Tears, Bakuman, Hitman Reborn, One Piece. Well, okay, well One Piece is still going. When did One Piece start though? It's still going though. Oh my gosh. Wait. So it seems like the TV adaptation's in 1999. Well, when did the comic start? 1997. That's old, guys. We still don't know what the One Piece treasure is. I still haven't watched One Piece. I haven't watched it. I haven't read it. I think I should read it. I should read it. I've been recommended to just take a gander at the manga. Why did we start looking up old animes again? Because Ryan called me old because my memory of my time drawing art is blurring together, which it's not, it's just I don't have... I can't remember exactly when I feel like I got really serious about it and was like, I'm gonna be an artist. Like, I can't quite put my finger on that time. And so Ryan was like, oh, she's getting old, it's all blending together. I'm like, hey! Hey. I'm not getting old. That's why I was like, name some series that you like, that you feel, you know, that aren't super new, and we'll find out how old they actually are. That is why I posed that challenge. Thanks for the water! I mean, technically, we all are. But like, I don't know. I feel like people can't call me old because that would just be... I mean, I'm a grandma in humorous contexts, but I can't be considered a hag VTuber. Like, when people say hag love, unfortunately that has to exclude me. Your lighting's so good, thank you! I did my best. I did my best. It's kind of intimidating thinking of starting this piece though. I'm tempted to screenshot this and just paint over it. But then it won't be very clean. You know? But I am tempted. Because that's what I did for one of my... To this day, it's probably one of the pieces I think has aged the best. People, men, need to stop calling women who are their peer tags. So true, Kale, so true. Or actually, I think a lot of people call people younger than them. They're like, someone will be younger than them, but it's like, oh my gosh, this person is over like 30. That's like worse. Yep. It's another one of those classically overused things. I know that people are just joking around and whatnot. I don't think, you know, it all comes down to who people are referring to, because I think some people love rolling with the jokes. I think I even roll with the jokes, you know, but, or like the grandma bit, but not hag, because that's not accurate. I can be granny in spirit because I like Werther's originals and carrying them around in my bag, but Paparlan? What? I'm a certified uncle to flower friends. Cute. I got called an old man. Werther's originals are peak. Thank you. Thank you. Setting boundaries, we love that. I just think that the term hag is overused, and because I feel like it shouldn't apply to me, it feels disingenuous because I love beautiful older women as much as the next person, and they deserve to wear the hag love crown if they so choose to embrace the term, right? But I think overall, like, outside of VTubing, right? Societally, I feel like women deal with too much already. Me, like, falls to my knees. Are women... It's like that meme of, like, this girl, she told her brother that she got her period or something, and he was like, say it isn't so! Give it to me instead! Have you guys seen that video? The brothers and sisters? Yeah. That's my friend Pen! And that's also, I feel like, you do give off that energy too. That video is so funny. Akin the brother. Yeah, exactly. I think it's so fun. I'll try and find it. Actually, I think I can find it because I literally sent it to Pajama Party because we all agreed. We all agreed that it's Pen. Okay. If I can find it really quickly. I sent them the link not too long ago to this video. I prayed so hard this month. Exactly. It's like, she's been through enough. Okay, here we go. I found it. Okay. Here we go. Oh my gosh. I can't get over how good this is. The delivery is amazing. I think... well, I couldn't say. But if I were someone's brother, I'd want to be like this. It's just so funny. I think if I were someone brother... You'll see what I mean, but there's one brother that comes in, hands like compensation cookies, and goes, please don't hurt us. I think that would be me. Here, let me pull it up for you guys. I'll have this summer art just in the background. This one. At this point, we're just kind of chatting. I don't know if I want to draw something else today. I put all of my skill points and brave points into a very nice sketch. Here we go. Oh, wait, let me pause the music. Here we go. I think the sound should be good.
Are you serious? Are you being dead ass with me?
Yes.
No! Say it isn't so! Don't worry. Got the cookies. Don't hurt us.
Don't hurt us.
God, please! Give me the period.
You're so dramatic.
She's hurt enough, bro. God, if you're still there, let me put the men in menstruation.
I'm on my period too.
No!
That's actually Pen. And for context, the reason why I say it's my friend Pen is because Pen, he is like the little brother of the family to begin with. And then men in women dominated fields. I just love that video. See, we need more of that energy, you know, in the world. Thank you for ulting on the sketch. Thank you guys for giving me the energy to ult on the sketch. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I worry like that I don't have the art stamina. But today I'm really happy with this. I'm so happy. 100% Pencore for sure. No, it's just like the one incident. Actually, it's happened more than once. But the incident, for anyone that didn't hear the story, my friend Pen started my other friend's period because he made her laugh too hard. And if you laugh really hard, like your diaphragm, right? Or like your abs, they might flex and stuff. Guess what else is anatomically in that area when you're condensing and squeezing it, right? You know, a uterus, potentially. And so, Woogie laughed so hard. They're like, hold on, everyone stop. They stood up and they went to the bathroom and then they opened the door and they're like, Pen, you jump-started my period. I can't believe it's forever immortalized in that Machi cover. Oh my gosh, yes. It's in the music video Ruki did. The cover. And the lyrics was like, on days where I hurt you, and it's like Pen. And Wookie being mad at Pen, like, I can't believe you would do this to me. Yeah, do not make him a comedian. It'll be so crazy. Stop him at all causes. Huh. I mean, everyone's got like a different dynamic and relationship, but like, you know, Pen and my friends, we are friends, but I think our dynamic is very familial, sibling-esque. And I just think the please let me put the men in menstruation is something that Pen would say. Pen is too powerful. Pen has a very... I wonder how I explain it. It's like, Pen can... It's interesting because Pen is a very like respectful and sweet person, but he's also so crazy that you basically fear nothing if you're hanging out with him. What? Oh, hi Pen. I was showing them this and telling them how it's you.
Are you serious? Are you being dead ass with me?
Yes.
No! Say it isn't so! Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
Don't hurt us.
I think I would be the brother that brings in the cookies and goes, don't hurt us.
Give me the period.
But this one's Pen.
So dramatic.
She's hurt enough, bro. God, if you're still there, let me put the men in menstruation.
RJ, you get a card. I'm on my period too.
No!
I'm on my period too. No! I would be the cookie bringer too. I think it's so funny, the contrast between the brothers. One of them is just like, let me tank it for you this month, please. The other brother is like, I have sugar for you. Please don't harm me at this important time. It's funny. It's quite funny. Period syncing is the worst. It is. Also, it's not just me. I feel like, okay, I like talking about this kind of stuff because I think it should be like or we should sort of destigmatize, obviously. Like, I think, you know, periods have been destigmatized over time, but I think, you know, never hurts to just let it be a very normal subject, right? Because in some more traditional, you know, upbringings and formats, like, I don't know, for whatever reason, people are taught that it's like a subject to avoid, but I'm like, hey, you know, I have fun like saying like it's Shark Week. You know, I have fun, you know, sort of coining nicknames and stuff, but it's never to overwrite or ignore the fact that like I am just a human being on Earth that happens to get a menstrual cycle. But you know, honestly speaking, like I feel like sometimes the worst part of it all is you will have days where you just feel so awful. Like I will feel terrible, like the worst. I will feel tired, my back will hurt, my head hurts. I crave all kinds of food, but then like I feel upset at myself because I would pretty much, there's some days where I feel really bad and then I waste the whole day, right? Like laying down. And then I get my period like the next day or the day after and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's why. You're taught to never touch that topic. Like, it depends on who you're with, right? Like obviously don't bring it up, I guess. Don't bring it up first. never okay, for anyone that ever wants to interact with a woman in a slightly intimate setting, if someone you care about or just someone in general is a woman and gets a period, and for whatever reason if they're upset at some point in time, you should never ever ask them if they're on their period. Because that is so infuriating. Yeah, never ask, because that's basically very condescending, because you're like, oh, like, it's kind of just like, it's kind of just like assuming like, you must be angrier because of something biological. And it's like, even if you're on your period and you're feeling really awful on your period, there's something that triggers it. Does that make sense? Like typically, I notice for me, I get like, I just become a little bit more, and not in a bad way, but like, I become slightly more affected by everything. And I don't necessarily have to react to that because I'm pretty in tune with, I guess, I tend to be someone that's very introspective. And so I have like some level of awareness of like, oh yeah, it's almost that time of the month. I'll probably start feeling awful. Or I might have like a little bit more stress for no reason. And then, you know, being a little bit understanding and forgiving of your own body and like the fact that this is simply biology is good. But I will notice like it'll be something super small, like something that would never bother me normally. Or like things I can easily brush off. I noticed getting like a little bit more, just like a heightened, like my emotion feels more strong, I guess. Does that make sense? It might be something as simple as like, I knock something over. This is a bad example. I can't think of a legitimate example right now. But let's just say like I spill my ramen. Like I cook ramen and I like spill it all over the place. And now I have to like, you know, sort of gather myself and clean everything up, right? Like normally it would be no problem to do that, but if I'm not already physically feeling unwell and it's kind of that time of the month, you know, on your period, you're just kind of like, dang, that just sucks so much more. It's like the combination of everything. And then in that moment I'll be like, I'm giving up, I'm ordering takeout, and I'm crying on the floor. Maybe not crying on the floor, but it's there's I mean, this applies to people that don't get periods as well though, and when you're not on your period anyways, let's just say that there's a lot happening in your life, right? All of those feelings are compounded, and then let's just say like something small that you would normally be able to brush off suddenly sticks with you. Like Pen said earlier, like it might linger more depending on what it is, you know? It's kind of like the idea where on a good day, what people say about you and what people think about you shouldn't bother you at all. Like, just as an example, I think I've programmed my mind very well into not caring about these things and being very resilient to them. But let's just say, right, sometimes randomly you might just get like a hate comment because it's social media and some people don't bother to get to know you, or they just want to like say something, grab attention on a one-off case. Those will never ever bother me. But let's just say if I'm feeling really bad about like something completely unrelated, then in that moment I might feel a little bit more frustrated about someone being like, oh, VTubers, da 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 da, because I'm like, well, I care a lot about VTubers and I really love VTubing. So maybe in that split second, I will be like, oh man, that kind of sucks. But normally, and even when I am feeling bad, I don't really take any of that to heart. So you guys never have to worry about me in that sense. Because I think if I can be very strong and resilient about things like that, and for the record, I actually barely get stuff like this. Almost never, which is a good thing. Sometimes it's like if a short leaves the algorithm's circle of people that watch VTubers, then you might get like a kid or a random comment of like, you know, like what is this? They just don't know what it is. Or something randomly rude. But I just like never want to give them any attention. And I wouldn't want like genuine flower friends, you know, you guys don't need to give it any attention either. You think it's okay to lash out as a treat sometimes? I don't though. I don't, because I think it's just like my personal principle where you'd never, like, you don't know who you're talking to. You don't know who's on the other side of anything. And it's not my business whether or not... That's joking, by the way. Oh yeah, I totally get the... I was gonna follow this up with a little story of one time where I didn't lash out at anyone, but I had I like giving a witty response to people if they try and be funny in chat. You know what I mean? If they try to pull something off that doesn't sit well. I'm too joy-pilled. Yes, I'm too joy and whimsy-pilled to fall for the rage bait. But it's not about like, how do I say it? It's not about toxic positivity. I'm not trying to be like very... how do I say? I feel a lot more pleasant if I feel pleasant and have like a good outlook on the things around me. But I do think it's interesting, like, if you have a really, really, really good roast in return, yeah, fire that. But for the most part, you know, I truly believe in giving all the attention to very positive and things that make me happy, and giving less attention to very negative things. But as an example, there was one time I was streaming and I was just talking, and there was like, I was playing a game, I think? I don't really remember, but I was playing a game, and this was one of the only times I feel like I hit the I hit the ban button very quickly, swiftly, because I was like, you know, it's just like a troll on Twitch one time. Oh, don't worry about it. Missed copy and paste, it happens. I think they just came into chat and their first time chat was something like shut up, and I was like a smaller streamer at that time too, and so obviously you see, like, I was like, I'm not gonna let this bring the vibes down, you know, like that's weird for other people in chat to see as well. So I was just like, I banned them immediately, and I went, no, you. Because if I ban them, then they can't say anything in chat. But I can keep talking into my mic. And I just kind of followed up with, like, you know, you can find a silent streamer that plays games and doesn't say anything if you want to, right? But that's never gonna be my channel. Do you guys actually remember that? I thought it was fun because I worked so quickly. Like my brain clicked so fast that day. I was so locked in, and I was able to just like move my mouse over, and I was kind of proud at my reaction time. Because I think how quickly I did that added to I guess how satisfying the little roast in return was. That's different than like getting a hate comment on a video or something like that though, because those you should absolutely always ignore. But if I'm in Twitch chat, right? Like if someone chats something, everyone else can see it, and I feel like sometimes then it is my responsibility to make sure like I remove it or let people know what's acceptable and what's not, right? I entered the avatar state. My head was shaved. I had the glowing blue arrow on my forehead. Yes, I recall that too, Craft. I remember getting banned accidentally. You know, Crafty, that day you were the only person to get accidentally banned in my chat. It was a misclick and I banned you and I felt so bad. But you know, since that day, I actually did change, like my OBS overlay has been permanently adjusted so I never have the ban hammer just out by default. I used to be a little bit, I mean, I was less experienced, right? So I used to always have mod icons turned on so that I could time out or snipe anything that I needed to. Even though I feel like we haven't dealt with too much of that as the bakery in general. Like sometimes, but you know, stuff like bot raids and whatnot, not very common. And so it was very funny that accidentally permabanning Crafty, and then I proceeded to unban you, but accidentally permabanning you in one misclick taught me to maybe not always show mod icons in OBS. So now if I want to ban someone, I have to go through the extra effort of clicking a button. Yeah, sometimes chat moves at an unfortunate timing, or you're just like me and you literally just accidentally click. I was like, hi, yeah, no, I remember that too. Crafty, who's always been like, she's always been so sweet, right? She literally just went like, hi. It was like her first chat of the day or something. She's like, hi, and then I banned her. Oh my gosh. I don't know how any of the 7TV shortcuts and stuff work, like sliding to ban and whatnot, but that's crazy. Oh, so sweet, ban. Oh yeah, I remember that too. I was crashing out because I was like, oh my gosh, no, I'm so sorry. And then Crafty was like, huh? What? What did I do? I was like, no, I'm sorry. And Crafty's like, I just woke up. Everyone else in chat was like, no, because you all, you know, you recognize each other in chat. You're chat neighbors and you're like, ah, what has Mintmai done? Yeah, it's funny how that solidified some of my knowledge. Oh, Sugi. Oh, Sugi. Hi, my love. I care about you so much. Almost a year? Wow, it feels like it's been longer than that, Chugi. Feels like it's been longer than that. I guess once it's like been a year, that means, oh my gosh. That means I need to play Little Goody Two Shoes again, because I didn't get the Yuri ending. I got the bad ending where I become like a tree. Not exactly. Well, I mean, it's kind of the worst ending you can get because it's not even like an intentionally bad ending. But I couldn't get my Yuri ending. I need to get the Yuri ending. Sugi came for her mint art tax. Oh, look, get a little swimsuit Mintmai in your system. Pardon? It's a game. It's a game that I do associate with. It's like that time period I do associate with like meeting Sugi, and then she brought a bunch of joy and whimsy into my life as well. She's so fine. Do you like tummy, Sugi? Are you a fan of bikini bottom strap showing through Daisy Duke shorts?
Love you bunches.
We should play Little Goody Two Shoes together. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that you liked the story as much as you did, because I think it's not like a, you know, Astral Shift, they're definitely, I think they're known by like a cult following, but I feel like it's not like a game that's like super popular or anything like that yet, or like a dating sim that's like super popular. But I want more people to know about their games, because I think the level of artistry that they put into their games is really fun. That's where I live. That's where you live. Like right here. Hold on. Let me see. Chat, am I ill enough about my wife to draw her from memory? The answer is absolutely. Let's see, which hair toggle? I usually remember you with your hair down, but like you have this too. I think I'm ill enough. Hold on, don't worry. I didn't forget the ears. I was gonna add them with the ahoge. Hee hee! A very, very simple doodle of a certain guild master. She's like, that's where I live. Hold on. I'm getting it. Eh, it's so small. It's like you're like 5 pixels tall. She's like, this is where I live. This is where I live now. Let me get your hair highlights in there too. No reference sheet, guys. Just pull that out of the woodworks. Mintmai Sugi tattoo, that's behind. She memorized my face. Cause you have a beautiful face. I look at it all the time. Sugi's got a freaking cute face. When she does her little smile, you know? The one that like kills all parsleys. It's like this one. Wait, hold on, I'll draw it on the side. I'm on another layer, right? Yeah. Just Sugi tucked into my pocket. Not my pocket though, that's my waistband. It's even better. But you know the one I'm talking about? It's like her little... This is like the signature Sugi smile. A little bean mouth. And then she goes, hee 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 hee. She laughs like that exactly. And it's like the cutest thing ever. I can't really smile with closed teeth because it's not in my rigging. It's in my 3D model, but I think closed teeth smiles are so cute. Yeah. This is what I think. It's almost like a heart shape. I love you. This is giving me so much serotonin. Good. It should. You've done so many really cute little doodles of me, and I have them all saved in my phone. I didn't really feel like drawing something else in particular because I used so much of my energy. my mental energy I used on a sketch, and I was like, okay, I think I'm actually really happy with that for now. I just want to chill and talk to chat. It's Chugi. Tsugi. wife. No other words. I think I can draw a lot of my friends from memory just because I see their designs so much. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you, Sugi, though, for hanging out at the bakery so much too. I'm so glad we met. I don't even think. I think I was just too excited about drawing little guy you. I didn't even properly say thank you so much for 10 mods. And thank you for being T3. You're a 3. Canonically, that means you're like a 3-tiered sandwich. That's like a pretty big sandwich. But like Twitch makes you name your sub-tiers for whatever reason. YouTube does too, but Twitch doesn't even show them. But I thought it would be funny if I just called you guys sub-sandwiches. Of course, it's my favorite spot to eat gluten-free pastries. Anytime, girl. Do you still bake stuff, by the way? Like gluten-free treats for yourself? I think you do, right? I remember you made something and you posted about it. And it sounded very yummy. If my memory served me correctly. I can't... I try, but it's a bit hard sometimes. I mean ponderings. Ah, yeah, that's right! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy you made one of my favorite desserts. I'll send this to you. Also send you tucked into my waistband. For whatever reasons you would want that. Yay! Love you! Yippee! For whatever reasons. Who wouldn't want that? Hi, Halo! I just think about how crazy it is that you were a baker. Like, Sugi was a baker. An actual baker. Before. Isn't that unbelievable? I mean, it's believable. But I'm like, between the two of us, she's the one that's the baker. It was meant to be. And then I suddenly reveal that this whole time I've actually been a bard and adventurer. I would like to be an adventurer. I would like to consider myself more of an adventurer. I don't think I currently am. Wait, no, I passed down all of my baking knowledge to you. I have little to no baking knowledge. Little to none. I mean, it's mostly about really following the recipe, right? Because it's science. It is a science. But yeah, here's chuggy drawings. So sweet. Well, but you're the... Oh! I'm the one who burns bread. The bread burner, huh? So that is also true. Man. Here's the arts for today, guys. I think I'm really proud of what we drew today. Almost... Man, I want to be able to make this a polished piece, but like keep it the exact same. Now I see an art piece where you both wear aprons and Sugi's helping you knead the dough. Oh my gosh. From like is she doing the thing where like arms are around me? Is that like that what you're thinking? Are we going that level of like... Even if they're stick figures, gotta have the ears. It's like, oh my gosh, wait, like I'll help you. Oh my gosh, I'll help you. And then it's like, oh my gosh, there's a beautiful woman. You know? Do you see the vision? my stick figures. Wait, Mint. Yeah? What's up? This is just like the Kita-san and Daya art. Daya-chan art I sent you? Oh my gosh. We are very Kita-san and Sato no Diamond coded. Sugi is so Sato no Diamond coded. I can't unsee it. It would be something like this. Oh my gosh, and then they put the like the other arm like on the shoulder. The other hand goes on the shoulder. Sorry for drawing Yuri on the edge of my homework. Oh my gosh. You literally have Kita-san's hair right now. Harite! Harikite iko! Where's that my we got? Oh my gosh. Not you trying to summon him. Maybe he's locking in, you know? He might be locking in. You get extra credit for Yuri, actually. Typo. I was gonna be like, have I been hearing it wrong this whole time? Baking Yuri. Dang. Alrighty. I will share these artworks. Maybe I'll share them separately, so it's like, because I want to share this one as just like a sketch. And then the outfit reference I think is nice too. So yeah, I'll be sure to put these up over on... I keep forgetting to use my other socials, but it'll always be on Twitter. Sorry, I'll try to put it on Blue Sky too. I am just forgetful, and too many social media platforms make brain short circuit a little. Yeah. I want the top sketch so badly. Something about the way she looks at the camera. Something about the simplicity here. Yeah? Wait, you have Blue Sky too? I do! I got Blue Sky because I had some artist oomphs that moved exclusively to Blue Sky. A lot of people started coming back to Twitter because that's kind of the problem with alternate social media platforms. I'm sorry, I keep burping. Blue Sky is cozy, but there's no algorithm. And so when you open Blue Sky, you only see stuff you follow as well as what they retweet. And I feel like it makes it so I don't really get to see as much stuff or like find new things. Because I do like, the thing is, okay, as much as Twitter's as much as Twitter can be a struggle, I do like Twitter just because that's my main platform outside of like my main social media place to like keep up with you guys. And also my feed has very little to no doom scrolling. At least I haven't really seen it. I've been, you know, I've just been able to see so much cool and fun like Uma Musume art. So I think that, as well as like VTubers and other things, like I feel like I just see the most of what I want to see, and I get to interact the most with Flower Friends on Twitter still, and then I can kind of snoop because sometimes I see people post little tweets about me and then I'm like, they have a very robust discovery design system. with the way you can directly add feeds, but a lot of people don't really get how to make use of it. You mean over on Blue Sky? I did see that, but it's more like people just love gacha. Also, hi Ray, thanks for liking my art. But people just love a good gacha, and the way all of our social media works is it's like your recommended page, it's like a gacha of different things they think you'll like. And usually at least one thing hits. And it hits better than being in like the same bubble all the time, right? So that's kind of the struggle I found with Blue Sky, where while I really love that Blue Sky provides an alternative for people that understandably wanted to step away from Twitter, Blue Sky is almost even more of an echo chamber, because you're only surrounded directly by certain things. You know what it kind of... Okay, I don't know if anyone here has used LinkedIn before, but LinkedIn is kind of dystopian, and I don't even use LinkedIn. But like... Yeah, and also Blue Sky also started getting like... I don't know, I also feel like Blue Sky started having like a lot more news and politics stuff like sprinkled in the feed, like more so than Twitter, which is crazy to say. But I think, you know, for now, Twitter is my okay, it feels wrong to say favorite, but Twitter is my favorite platform to use that isn't Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, exactly. Same here, Fungy. It's like, it's cause like you spend time curating it, and then like the beep beep boop boop, the algorithm is really good at going like, clearly Fungy wants to see Yuri and nothing else. Reluctantly so, Twitter is the best place to interact with people. It's the best place to interact with people still. Like, on Blue Sky, I think sometimes people interact, but like barely, or it's just different, you know, it's different. I don't use LinkedIn at all. It's scary. I haven't used it for a very long time. In fact, I don't even think I have an account anymore. I feel like I like wiped it all. But LinkedIn, if you ever see people make jokes about LinkedIn, it's like extremely stale Facebook. For people that don't know what LinkedIn is, it's basically supposed to be like a social media app, but only for getting jobs and only for making work-related connections and networking. And so it's incredibly stale because everyone must be like everyone has to have their collar shirt and like professional pants on. But then people still try to be funny to like have personality. People still try to be funny to be like, look, personality, but then everything is incredibly it's like people are really polite, but it doesn't feel real. You know what I mean? Because it's corporate. Yeah, because it's, I mean, I get, you know, everyone needs a job. That's understandable. But because it's so like, we must look good for upper management. We must look good for the potential. You know, it's just like you lose all personality and genuinity. And then a lot of LinkedIn, you know, humor is like, ha ha ha. Look at, you know, look at the state of things. And not even a knee slapper. I've been told to use it so much that I have a ghost account just so people stop telling me to make one. I think it's rough. I think it's rough, but it's true that, like, you know, sometimes people that are hiring like to use it anyway. So if you're in the job search, it obviously it never hurts to have more places to stick your foot out there. But I think that I guess because I kind of come from a little bit of a different industry, I feel like a lot of people I know got like hired like on Instagram. or you just like apply to jobs normally and then you like send them. You would send your Instagram to be like, or like your Twitter actually. A lot of artists got hired through Twitter sometimes too, where it's like, hey, you want to see some of my work? It's over on Twitter. And it's like, it's chill, you know? Yeah, it's scary out there, but I'm wishing everyone good luck. It's fall. We have a few months until the new year, you know, 2026. Regardless of how you feel about the new year coming, I think that it's an excellent excuse to try and like clear a bucket list of things that you want to do. And even if you don't get it all done, sometimes it can help with the momentum, right? I wish Blue Sky was algorithm, or like, I wish Blue Sky was good. I would never open Twitter ever again. It's hard, because you just can't migrate all of your oomph over to another platform, you know? That's the tough part. Everyone gets comfortable, and you know, even I understand why people would get comfortable with one platform. Look at a little flower friend sipping on your melon soda. So cute. Congratulations on getting a job! I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm giving you my round of applause. I hope that, you know, I hope that you get time to just kind of savor your weekends and time off, but employment! Let's go! I feel like the job search is most of the struggle. You know, this summer I saw a record amount of people cosplayed as job applications at anime conventions. Fascinating trend, but yeah. But you know, I got 2 now somehow. Let's go! 2 is better than 1 sometimes, not all the time. But like in your case, if you got both and you took both offers, then you know, good luck and let's go. Recession indicator, possibly. Today we lost a flower friend to a job. Give it up everyone, for those starting their 9 to 5s or 5 to 9s or whatever your hours are. You wore it off, Kai. Oh, but it's not a shirt. It's not a shirt that I was seeing around. I'll do a quick doodle of it so you can see. I mean, I think, obviously, seeking employment is simply another part of life. Because... what layer is this on? Oh, here it is. Oh gosh, I have to go find the layer. Me when I make a stray mark and I don't know what layer it's on. There we go. Sorry, that was bothering me. But here's what I've been seeing. I saw it more than once at anime conventions. It's like a dude. It's always just been like, usually a pretty tall guy. And he's wearing like, he's got like the board slung over him. And the thing is, and it's like the job application form. The problem is, they stick out because when they turn, when they turn around, it's extremely inconvenient in the artist alley. So as much as you want to be silly, haha, I'm gonna jump scare everyone at the convention by dressing as an app, like a job app, please stop doing. If I can request one thing, like some of these signboards get so big, it's like you're actually more inconvenient to maneuver around than people wearing whole cosplays. And your outfit now lacks creativity because I saw so many of these. So if you were trying to be creative and funny with them, there's usually a backboard as well. But if you're trying to be creative and, I don't know, have some social commentary with your job application cosplay, I don't recommend this anymore. Because there's so many times I saw people like walking around And whenever they turned in Artist Alley, like someone would get cornered and like bonked or like it's very you know, it's very pointy, the foam you're using for that. And listen, I don't want to stop people from having fun. There's so many cool cosplays and whatnot. But like, why not cosplay something a little bit more inspired? The board should not be bigger than a person size. The idea is that they want it to be like really obvious. Like they're becoming the form. The form wants to swallow them. It's like the banana suit, you know? But I would argue that the banana suit is better because it's inspired, you know? Inspired by fruit. Tropical fruit. And usually these suits are made of fabric, so you're not taking up half of an Artist Alley hallway with how wide the board is. It's just inconvenient for you and others. But I would say, hey, anyone else that wants to cosplay a form on a big piece of board, you could do something really cool with that. You could do something different. That was very cool with a similar concept. Actually, has anyone ever cosplayed like as a Daki? I'm just curious. Anyone ever cosplay a Dakimakura? Like the person, and then in a similar vein, except they like, it's like the head is cropped off, and then they have like the Daki art, whatever the Daki art is. You know? Has anyone ever cosplayed a Daki? And these are fabric too. I would say, hey, anime convention goers, I would not desecrate merch like that. No, but like it's just you would just fold the top. It's like folded and like clipped. So when you unfold it, the head's still like, you know. I've personally never seen this. I think it's fun though. You need holes for your limbs? No. It's like you hang the sheet like, and it's like folded, and you just like hang the sheet over you. You see the vision? You just have like you like wear it as a front backpack. Oh, and then if you want to go crazy, you have like the back as well. That means you have to buy 2 of the same Daki. New guy just dropped. Part of me wants to draw you in my own art style, but I want to draw you in an anime style. You can draw me in whichever art style you want to, really. I draw myself in anime art style, but I think all kinds of art are good. I don't know if anyone's drawn hyper-realistic Mintmai. Started drawing a not so realistic eye there, but hey. Follow your calling, exactly. That's okay. I wasn't well versed in anime art for a while. It's just kind of like the more you look at things you like, the better you'll get at drawing certain styles. I mean, I change my art frequently too. By the way, I know I posted my Mintmai Miku art, but I actually went back in and I changed something purely for my own satisfaction. You probably can't tell what the change is, but I forgot to add the additional highlights that I like to put on the eyes to make them extra shiny. Because I was looking at it a couple days ago. Like, I saw it in my files and I was like, why does it feel off? Why does my art style feel different? I forgot to include the eyeball highlights that I normally like to put. But now I don't want to, you know, I'm not going to post it again or anything. I'll just let it pass as a more simplistic style. But yeah. Not that this needs any more touching up, but... Let's see what this looks like if I add a little extra eye highlight in there. Like, it adds something. It adds something. When you stare at it for a good 15 minutes ago, something is off. Yeah, I do that with my own art sometimes because I want to notice things. I want to notice these things. I want to catch when something's off and be able to like pinpoint what is off about it. I desire the knowledge. Especially when it's my own OC that I've drawn so many times. I'm like, what is wrong? Like, what is off? What is missing that is making me kind of like spiral a little and think that something looks strange? Mint apron was almost real? What do you mean mint apron was almost real? I do wear an apron normally with my baker uniform, do I not? I'm just wearing like a more light top today because it's summer. What do you mean by mint apron? It's okay, I'll leave it be. I think I liked it like this. The poll you did years ago? Oh, that's true. Wait, years ago? Not years ago. I don't think it was more than a year ago. I still remember what you're talking about. I don't think it was that long ago, right? Less than a year ago. Hi, welcome raiders! Livilac, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a lovely stream. I hope you had a good art stream. Thanks for raiding in. Today, I just wanted to make like a nice kind of draft for a summer art. And other than that, I've been chilling with my chat. I hope you had a lovely one though. I'm just signing the sketch off the bat. I see the vision. Ah, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you guys. I love the signature. It's one of my proudest creations. When I finally settled on what I wanted my signature to really look like, I'm so happy. Thank you for liking my art. I'm so sorry. I think I will be ending stream soon though, because I feel like I should cook soon. I've been streaming very, very long hours. Or maybe not too long, but longer than usual for a bit. I'm feeling a little bit peckish. Thank you for the follow. And I really appreciate the raid again. What's for dinner tonight? I was a little bit lazy yesterday and I had instant noodles for dinner. I have some leftovers in the fridge though. And I also have pork that I haven't cooked yet. There's some pork meat. Peckish, I volunteer. Gosh, this flower friend is so cute. This is turning out really cute. I don't know. Sometimes I can't find myself feeling very proud of my illustration format, but this time I am. She's eating me, princess. You free after this? And oh my god, not. Oh, whoa. I love the pose and composition. Thank you. No, we have plans. Yeah, we have plans. Yeah. After this, yeah. Hehehehe. Yes, we do. I can't believe you two are going on your honeymoon so soon. I thought so. Yeah. We had plans, and then I was gonna eat dinner. She's so pawn. Are you saying I'm being the clueless, dense baker again? A child in this economy. Oh my gosh, Kale. Don't worry. Clueless. I'm clueless? No. No. Sugi asked me out on a date and I said yes, I'm not clueless. Blink, blink, blink. But hey. I will chat with you all very soon. I'm hoping to stream tomorrow for Mintmai Monday. But I will... She asked me out. She loves me. Actually, sorry, let me read it like Sugi. She asked me out! She asked me! She loves me! Oh my gosh! I can't. She's so cute. She always says it like that. She loves me, guys! She loves me! Please rate my Sugi Aoki impression out of 10. I can't do her laugh. Her laugh is very cute and higher pitched than mine, so I can't do it. But then there's also the... Guys. Is that pretzel? Why? I can't do it. I can't do the Sugi Oji-san laugh. How do you do an Oji-san laugh? Okay, to be fair, she memorized it. No! It's because you do it every time! I literally do love her though, so she can say that as much as she wants. But the hee she loves me is like so Sugi core. It's just like it's embedded in my brain. Anyways, mwah, mwah, mwah. I'll see you later, Sugi. Do excuse me as I must bid farewell to the flower friends first before we go on our little date. Okay, the hee improvised score revised 4.5 out of 10. I improved it, right? I improved it. Cause I realized I can't really do her laugh unless I try to do hee. But yeah, every time you laugh like that, an image of Sugi pops in my head. Like that Akira meme. Yeah. She's cute. Anyways, after that moment of silence of just thinking about her, it's time to actually... It's time to actually wrap up for the night, guys. I had a lot of fun, though. It's just I'm making time to eat my dinner. But I think I wanna call Sugi first. But I will see what my dinner plans are. Because I have things. I have things to eat. Wife guy Mintmai. Ditching us for Sugi. To be fair, I made plans with her before stream. I'm not ditching you guys. This is how long I'm... This is actually longer than how long I should be streaming. Cause like... I wanna lock in. I want to lock in on all of the cool things I want to show you guys. There's no ditching. This is like saying your bro is ditching you for his wife. Exactly. But I really appreciate everyone's time. Thanks for watching me, Tehran, today. Let's see. I think I'll raid into another art stream. Usually I like to go art stream to art stream if it's possible. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I had fun. It was very chill. It was laid back. It was the perfect vibes I was looking for on a summer Sunday. I'm wishing you guys, good luck in the coming week. I'll share my stream schedule and everything. And, everyone for lurking and hanging out. I hope you guys have a really great rest of your day. I'm gonna go ahead and raid... I'm gonna go ahead and raid... Tina. It looks like they're working on some art right now. Her art looks super cute. She's drawing some Death Note fan art. And I think It looks beautiful. So let us raid into another artist stream. Yeah. Have a good night. Bye, Cudo. Bye, Cubicle. Hi. I'm sorry I'm ending stream now. But hey, let us end stream with the summer vibes. Usho. I think I'll mint my rocket off from here so you guys can look at the summery arts. But yeah. Alrighty, be super sweet and awesome to our next streamer. Oh, thank you for sharing my socials and stuff. I'll probably see you guys. Tomorrow. I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. Maybe just chatting. Or we'll see. I'll decide. But or maybe co-working even. But we'll do a little Monday stream. But I'll see you guys later. Oh my gosh. Here's the raid messages again. Regardless of whether or not you have a sub or you don't have a sub, you can copy either raid message that works. Thank you guys again. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you later. I'm feeling so sleepy too. Otsu Mintmai. Otsu Mintmai. Otsu artwork. Art stream. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Mintmai rocket. Oh gosh, this rocket might kill some of you guys. Mintmai rocket is blasting off again. Oh my gosh. Wow, there's too much Tubby. Ah. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Woo! I care for our friends so much. Thank you for spending time with me. Goodbye. I will see you later. Do not breach containment until then.